Morning, good morning, morning, morning. Like usual, let me tune in. Thank you for letting me tune in. This is Coronado Ortega Harris on the Global Marketing Doors Takeover. Of all 10-year, 15-year, 30-year corporate, private, and public. Yeah. And yes, ladies, I hope you're not stupid enough to be listening to me at this time of morning, ladies. I just really hope that you have enough sense to turn off your radio and turn it down and get you some rest. The one thing you have to realize, just because you have choices, that don't mean that you make them. Just because you can stand by and wait on Coronado to do his thing, that don't mean that you should. You know what I'm saying? If you need rest, you need rest. You know what I'm saying? You can't do what Coronado does. You have to do the Lord has blessed you to be able to do. And then it would not be fair to say that you couldn't sleep because Coronado was getting up doing his thing. That's not fair, ladies. You have to do your thing and pay attention to what you do. Can't pay attention to what Coronado do. And then use it as an alibi as why you can't succeed. That is the most childish thing in the history of mankind, for you to say you can't succeed because somebody else doing something. You know what I'm saying? This is a totally different situation. I'm totally independent from you. You know what I mean? You can't say I'm holding you down or holding you back if I'm doing my own thing separate from you. You know what I mean? I try to tell you, like, sad, but it's true. I mean, I hate to say it during the hours because a lot of people don't understand, but I love racism. I do, ladies. I love racism. I don't think it's nothing better than racism because as long as you're not putting your hands on nobody, you're not doing anything. The only thing you're doing is basically comic relief. That's basically all you're doing. You're saying things about people that is kind of twisted. It don't necessarily have to be true. You outwitting somebody, you know what I'm saying? And if you're getting the best of them, you're just getting the best of them. I mean, damn, it's no different than going to a comedy show and somebody joking on somebody in the front row. It's no different from that. But the thing about it is, it gets the best of people sometimes. It really does. And to see them react to it, and that thing like an early birthday present, that thing like an early Christmas, man. To see people that can't handle that racism, they can't handle it. I mean, just the talk. I'm not talking about actually discriminating. I'm not talking about the actual discrimination. Now that's totally different. I'm talking about the way that they talk about each other. You know what I'm saying? The way racism, how they undermine the other race by the things that they saying about them. That's the part that I like about it. You know? Because you already know it's not necessarily true, like, but it sounds good. It sounds like it could be true, But nevertheless, ladies, and I'm very good at it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I look at the audience out there and they really convinced that I'm off my rocker, you know what I'm saying? I love it, ladies. The only part I don't like about it is when they go down there and try to have, somebody taken against their will. I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? You can sit out there and party and drink and do opioids and smoke and got a funnel keg in your mouth and your butt. And you goddamn at a stripper party, you goddamn sleeping with the strippers in the VIP and nobody doing nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? You got a wife and kids at home. But me, I'm just talking, man. You know what I'm saying? You trying to put me away for 90 days to a year. You know what I'm saying? And you might be successful in it. And that's why I curse you. I curse you to your face. I don't have no mercy on you. Whatever happened to you, it happened to you. And I mean it, man. You know what I'm saying? I would not dare try to put you away for being no American, lady. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I would not try to put you away for being as free as you born free. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever the hell you want to do as long as you're not destroying nobody else. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean I think he's a threat? That don't even make no damn sense, lady. Man, I ain't never heard no malarkey like that until that stuff happened to me, lady. That you think that he's possibly off his rocker. Man, what kind of shit is that, lady? Man, that's the most... Man, I ain't never heard no baloney like that until it happened, lady. That he could be dangerous. Man, any damn body could be dangerous. What kind of malarkey is that, lady? Anybody can be dangerous at any given time. That don't make no sense, lady. It really don't make no sense, you know what I'm saying? I hate they was able to get away with it, but they was like that. They was able to get away with that stuff like that, man. I tell you. And where it started from, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, man, them boys are so goddamn sorry, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody need to be put away, it was them, ladies and gentlemen. Man, that was the sorriest group of football players I ever seen in my life. I promise you, like, I ain't never seen nobody at no Division I school that sorry, like. I really haven't, like. And I look back at it and think about it. You better believe I was a genuine friend to them dudes, man, because they was sorry. Man, I'm trying to tell you, ladies, ain't nobody usually ain't finna be your friend if you sorry, ladies. They depending on you to win and you ain't winning. They not finna be your fucking friend, ladies. That's unusual, ladies. You lose friends when you sorry, ladies. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's how you know they had a real friend, ladies. I know you ain't finna get drafted, shit. You ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? You ought to be glad I'm here for you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, it ain't like you going nowhere, shit. You be better off just being an academic student, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to tell you, ladies, the coaches didn't make it nowhere. They didn't go to the NFL and then, you know what I'm saying? They just stayed. They went from college coach to nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you, ladies. Hey, the coordinators, they didn't go that far, ladies. Like I said, ladies, I ain't gonna say it was all of them. It wasn't all of them by themselves, ladies. It was a few more factors, a few more things that had something to do with it, ladies. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of time women make choices, ladies and gentlemen, and they'll say that this guy is their guy, and they don't learn till later on, ladies and gentlemen, how they have to compensate and lie to keep somebody they want on their team up there. You know what I'm saying? And that's their fault. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault that you said that the funds is your guy, and he goddamn messed all of y'all up. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my fault. You had a choice. You know what I'm saying? You want to protect the funds. You want it instead of it being straight days, you wanted happy days, and that's what your ass got. You know what I'm saying? You got happy days instead of straight days, like that. And it's always gonna be out there for you like that. From '97 all the way to 2008, it just wasn't no goddamn. It ain't nothing nobody want to write home about, like those years, like. And them people thinking about it, these millennials, they're not thinking about no 97 to 2000. Some of them weren't even born, like. You see what I'm saying? Only them people thinking about it. That's the glory days that they missed out. They want to move back to the Highlands. They want to move to the Commons. I don't, ladies. They trying to they trying to make an environment conducive to what was going on at that time, and they the only ones that's trying to, ladies. Man, I'm trying to stay so far away from that stuff. I don't know what to do, ladies. I really don't like them, ladies. For real, ladies. I don't want to be around them. I don't want to be in the same environment. I don't want to seem like I'm on Cambridge Drive, right off of River Road. I don't want to do it, ladies. I don't want to go through it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them, ladies. If you lost, ladies. You made a bad choice. You ruined somebody's life. It ain't nothing you cannot go back and change that, ladies. Ain't nobody told you to do that but you, ladies. You ruined somebody's life. You said somebody crazy that one. You can't go back and replace them 20, 30 years you done destroyed somebody. You just have to go to hell knowing you did it. You know what I mean? Because when you get there, the devil gonna know what you did. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no way out of this shit. He gonna know you ruined somebody's life here on the planet, like. And like I say, like, I didn't have to listen to Donald Trump on the United Nations, but they said that these leaders on the planet, how they was chuckling and laughing. Donald Trump, don't let them people get to you, man. I'm trying to tell you. I think your first United Nations speech was one of the best ever. I liked it. When you were saying about that trade deficit and how them folks taking advantage of it. Don't let no speech get to you, man. I'm trying to tell you, Obama was a great speaker, but he did not know how to count. You see what I'm saying? Man, one thing about me, your performance every time does not have to be on the dime, lady. You do not have to perform your best for these people every time. That's not what I'm looking for, you know what I mean? exactly. You doing exactly what these people voted for you to do, man. You doing good. You doing good. Don't let that get to you. I mean, if these people wanted to see a Muppet or a puppet show, that's what they need to go look for. You know what I mean? People make mistakes like that. Sometimes people get up there and they just don't feel like doing it, man. You